Yeah, probably. Yep. So. Yep. Exactly. And get a little bit more views on the channel. It dropped down to 66,000. So I'm like, ooh, I want to get it back up. So, and I'm not streaming. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Check up on mom. Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. You too. Yep, not a problem. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this is working now. Yeah, alright. Looks like it's working now. Dude, okay. So, first of all, Bear, thanks for letting me know my mic was on. Appreciate you. Sometimes my Stream Deck just freaks out and relabels all sorts of stuff. Like, I don't know. I've got it set up to do all sorts of automation, and sometimes it doesn't automate properly. So, appreciate the shout out. Let's see. Jag in the house. Gabriel, Chris, Tab, Old Australian, Horsepower, Conan is God, David, Puerto Rico, And of course, Barrett, how's it going? Updates? Yeah, I haven't updated it though. Like, that's the weird thing is I haven't even done that, and sometimes it just does whatever it wants. So, Doopa Poopa in the house. How's it going? So, what do you guys want to do? I was kind of thinking we'd do a Q&A, kind of get some of the hot topic questions out of the way, and go from there. Dazzling Decay in the house. How you doing? Dunbar. What's up? So, I finally had a chance to watch the live stream, Conan Exiles live stream, and apparently these guys are supposed to decay. This guy looks like he looks worse than he did when I first placed him, I think. But it's a long time. So, like, a few days. At least. What do you think, or what do you like best about 3.0 so far? This right here. Just the ability to strafe is absolutely amazing. It makes combat so much better. Like, the whole movement, speed, everything is so much better. Like, it used to be when you went sideways, you were, like, a little bit faster than this. Now, look how fast it is. So good. So good. Deathload is in the house with a $10 super chat. Says, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. So yeah, just that little change in and of itself, the speed that you can run sideways, has made a huge difference for combat. Like, it should have been like that forever. I saw a portal in the sky once. Yeah, so that is an event. That one's called Blowback. Dante is asking if the mass cull, if that harvests stuff. Yeah, so it does. So let me take you guys to a good place to harvest things. Let's see. I don't think I even have attributes. Yeah, so I was working on a video showing different followers, different combinations of followers, so that's coming soon. So let's get some. I just did this build today. We're gonna go let's see, what was it? Heavy grit, heavy vitality, ba-boom, ba-boom, and then 2 in expertise, and that's just for the carry weight. The thing that that kind of sucks about an agility build is strength gives you just a little bit more carry weight when you're doing it. Agility doesn't give that to you. It gives you more stamina, but it kind of requires you to put perks and expertise if you're going with an agility build. So, something to keep in mind. Let's see. Let's take this with us. And where'd I put my pouches? Right here. So let's take this with us. And I want to just, for those of you that are here, I want to give you guys a little quick tip on using mass cull. So that's going to be the one that gives you resources. Let's grab some aloe extract just in case we need it, and some wraps just in case we need them, and jerky, savory jerky. I like the savory jerky. So these are the two that I use right now. So Lasting Feast gives you an additional 45 carry weight, and then savory jerky gives you an additional 60 health. So either one of those are a good place to go for foods. So let's go up here. I know a lot of you guys already know exactly where I'm going, but I just want to show it to you. Don't mind me. Is there bugs on Test Live? There are. There's not very much, and it's not major stuff in my opinion, but there are a few few little things here and there. Alright, so this area right here, I think you guys have probably seen it before. This area right here is amazing for mass call. This is awesome. And then let's go back over here too, because this whole cave is actually pretty good. There's all of this right here. He's trying to sneak up on me. Hold on, I'll get to looking at chat here in just a second, guys. Just want to show you guys this first. Is it too dark? Probably is. Breath. Cut. So this area here is really good for a bunch of iron. There's a little bit of iron across that way. Big pocket of coal there. Another big pocket of coal there. Decent pocket of coal and iron here. But the other place that I think would be good to cast it is like right here would be a decent spot to cast it. So a couple of spots in this cave that would be good. Let's see. Walter O'Dim, I don't see your question. Let me scroll up. Something about the yellow lotus potion. I don't know what it is. Is there no more bestial memory or yellow lotus respecs? Yeah, you can respec with both of those. Yeah. Yeah, that hasn't changed at all. What are the chances of getting resources? Based on the mass call, you get them guaranteed. So let me show you guys. You go up here. No changes to pet followers creeping death. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this on, pop it off. Should work just fine. No, did it not? Come on. There we go. All right. So now we can mass call. And I'm going to forget where this one is. Let's see. Raw resources. Escalate. Escalate again. Nope, that's the wrong one. Alright, hold on. Let me... I still don't have these memorized. They're... And I don't want to sit here looking through them. So, let's see... And all this information, guys, like to cast this stuff, what I'm doing is all listed on my website. So, let's see, 531. Okay. So we're gonna go 5, 3. Yeah, there it is. Mass call. Alright, so there you go right there. Pretty simple to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4,735, 38, and 23. I think I had 2 stone on me, so, you know, 2 less than that, but that's how quick it is. Super awesome. And I absolutely love that one. So it does require 20% corruption, okay? So 5.
Sure.
So right there, that's going to tell you have to escalate it for 20% corruption. So keep that in mind when you're going out and doing this stuff, that you need to be able to corrupt yourself or just be corrupted. Okay, you can't just come out here and cast mass call. So that's why I brought the black feather helm with me, is because that's a way for me to corrupt myself instantaneously. And then what I would do is make cleansing potions. So these guys right here, and then you could just eat those up, get rid of your corruption, take a couple of wraps or whatever. Wrap yourself. So guys, if you're dropping questions in there, I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with how many people are here dropping questions. So, I guess first things first. Thank you, Death Lotus, for the super sticker. If you really, really want your question answered and I'm not answering it, a great way is to send me a super chat, and I'll absolutely look at all of those. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to keep up. But may not. So Xylotech says, what can you mine like that? So any nodes, any resource nodes. So it's not going to work on corpses or anything like that. But if you can mine it basically with a pick, silver, copper, or not copper, copper, silver, iron, brimstone, trees, stones, everything that's a node, even the plant fiber. So like, let me get down here. You can stop following me. You can stop following me. We'll do it right here so that you guys can see kind of a plethora of stuff. So like standing right here, and I gotta put this black feather helm back on so I can get the corruption back up. Can you harvest star metal without cracking it? That I don't know. We can go and test that though. That's a solid question. I like it. 5, 3, and 1. So, and for those of you that are wondering, the area of effect is just under 6 foundations. So, just under the length of 6 foundations in a circular, in a circle around you is what you're going to get. So you can see 1,045 stone, plant fiber, wood, bark, resin, seeds, even insects, kind of the whole 9 yards. That's what you get out of that. Now, I've done some testing. It is not affected by your attributes. So these expertise attributes in here, it's not going to give you extra resources in any of those points. Okay. So it may be affected if you have the rare resources. I haven't had a chance to test that, and I'm not sure I could 100% test it. But as far as I can tell, expertise isn't going to do that big of a difference for you to put points into it. I don't think this armor will be warm enough. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm in God mode. So let's go up and see if we can find some star metal. Am I in God mode? Yeah, I'm in God mode. So one thing is I'm playing on my solo game, so likely that the server hasn't been up long enough for there to be any star metal drops. So let's see if we can force some star metal. So I love this spot right here, and we're just gonna look up in the air right in this area, and we're gonna speed it up. And while we're speeding it up, I am going to see if I can catch up with questions here. Oh, guess what? Are we getting... Oh, nope, I thought we were. It's just a rumble. What does Whack think of Test Life so far? Midnight Gamer, I absolutely love it. It's such good changes to the game. Sorcery, think of it, I guess, more of a tool than, direct combat. I think a lot of people were thinking it was going to be direct combat, and it really is more like a pick or an axe or just a tool that you use to approach different situations or different fights or grind in a different way. let's see. How many new camps have you seen? I'm just trying to work out if I need to wipe my server if some of the new camps are in current base locations. So Zoe, there are 0 new camps. Okay, no new camps coming. The new content that is coming is events, and the events are all in places that you can't build in the vanilla game. So unless you have something like LBBR where it allows you to build anywhere, you won't have any issues with people's bases. Alright, so we had star metal. There's some right there. It actually killed that goat. Man, I wish I had been able to slow it down fast enough to see that. That would have been awesome. Alright, so we're going to try it right here on this one, and then I'm going to try it down below that one and see if we can crack it or not. We'll find out.
The heat. Nafle hergeb.
Okay, so it broke it open, but it did not harvest the actual star metal. Oh, well, it did harvest some of it. Okay, so that is interesting. Oh, no, it harvested it all. But I think we'd get more out of it if we just hit it with a pick. Hold on. It may not be worth it in the long run. Let's just do a... Where's the star metal pick? Star metal pick. And then I need a bow. Doesn't matter. And arrows. We're going with explosive arrows. I think they're under other, maybe. Yeah. Explosive. Okay. So let's just do a quick comparison. So we have 162. Hopefully one explosive arrow is enough, because that's all I got. Okay, so I'm just going to drop the 162 for easy math. And let's see how much we get with just star metal pick. Now I do have the double resource perk active, so my last hit's going to give me double resources. Okay, it's disappeared and I can still hit it. I don't know why it disappeared early, but you can see 279, so double, just about double what we were able to get before. Warren coming in with a $20 super chat says, I don't play Conan, but I appreciate all you do for your community, and Green Ranger is a great dude. Thanks. Yeah, Green Ranger is amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat. Very kind of you. And welcome. Maybe during the stream we can get you to want to play Conan. Haha, what do you think of that? Test Live's a 70 gigabyte game? Yeah, probably. I don't even look at it anymore. So, I gotta say, yeah, you can harvest these. I want to see if there's one on a ridge somewhere that would allow us to harvest it from down below with mass call. Because I do know that it goes up and over some ridges, but I don't know that it would be real worth it. Okay, so here's one over the ridge. Let's see if it goes down. Okay, so we'll get like right here. We can see the smoke. So I think, oh, yeah. Let's go back up. Yeah, so like right here should be good. And let's go ahead and cast here. Yeah, so it did do it over the edge. So that's just hasn't disappeared because it hasn't disappeared yet. Yeah, yeah. So, and it gave us the exact same amount, so 162. So, I mean, if you're out and about, I guess, up here, and you don't have a bow, or you don't have explosives, or whatever you would need, and you do have, what is that? I think that's a cloth pouch that requires. Then you could totally grab star metal on your way through. It just wouldn't be as much as you would get if you hit it with a pick. So, but yeah, good question. Absolutely. Glad we checked that out. Let's see, what else do we have? Had a really cheeky star metal node on the statue of Emir. Yeah, that I love those ones for sure, where you have to climb up in his lap to harvest it. Decker in the house. How you doing, Deck? Good to see you. Let's see. All right, if you've put questions in and I haven't answered them, go ahead and throw those in again so that we can refresh those questions. Stormy in the house. So, chat, big shout out to Stormy. She's been doing all the back end work on the website and adding all my craziness to the Whack Nation website so that you guys really don't have to come back and watch a 15-minute video to get a little bit of information, right? You can just bookmark that website. It's got a bunch of really great info that you can grab quickly. Where do I download Test Live? Right from Steam. So if you own Conan Exiles on PC through Steam already, then you can go to Steam and type in Conan Exiles Test Live, and you should be able to download it right away from there. It's free if you already own Conan Exiles. That's kind of a weird visual. I wonder if that's just my game right now. It's odd. What happens to pre-built buildings once 3.0 goes live? As long as everything goes proper, nothing. You should be perfectly fine. Can you interact with a chest while invisible? Let's find out. I happen to know where there's some chests close by that we could interact with. I am godded and cloaked, but that won't make a difference. That's just gonna mean that NPCs don't chase me down.
Check.
Let's see, that's, yep.
Lehi.
And this one should be invisible. Is?
Tiarnek Yagul.
There's a chest there. We'll just sneak in and take that stuff out of it and sneak out. Yeah. Let's go for another one. I suppose I could uncloak and see if I get caught running around. Sneaking in to get chests in the different camps. See if they can smell me coming. Don't smell me. I'm not really here. Oh, no, don't see me. Don't see me. There's no chest in here, is there? I came in here for no reason. What are you? Oh, I can't see her name either. Oh, wait. I think that's something I did with my setting earlier. Yeah. So this would be a cool way to go through and, like, find thralls. See if there's anything worth knocking out, right? You go in, you check, see if there's any names in there, you run back out, you equip your thrall with your truncheon, you go back in. Pretty sure there's a chest in here. There's a sorcerer. I thought there was a chest in here. Am I in the wrong room? And I am uncloaked, right? Yep, I'm uncloaked. So this is just the invisibility perk working the way it's intended to. Or not perk, but sorcery. Can you roll? You can roll. You can jump. I don't... Oh, he saw me. He saw me! The jig's up. I don't think you can kick. Nope. You can't attack. You could get one cheeky attack off before they before you go out of invis. Opinion about the report meta going on in PvP at the moment. Yeah, so my opinion's probably not a very popular one. I've been contacted multiple times from people that have been reported and banned, and I've asked them to send me screenshots, videos, you know, different things of their bases, and when I look at them, I can clearly see why a lot of them were banned. Do I think it's right? Do I think that's the way that they want it to be? As far as, you know, do I think Funcom enjoys going out and destroying people's bases? No. Do I think they need to look at the rule set again and maybe make them more lenient? Yeah, I do. I think that some of this stuff, like, you know, there's some lines in the rules where they talk about having useless outbuildings, and unfortunately in PvP I feel like no building is useless, right? And I understand the reason why outbuildings are there, to stop people from being able to put a trebuchet right in front of the base, or, you know, set up their own shop, you know, and just start wrecking you from an outpost. So as far as the reports, I think I'm 50-50 on it. I think probably 50% should be reported and banned. I think the other 50% might be on a very fine line of what should or shouldn't be deemed bannable. So I think really it needs to have either a much more clear and direct explanation of what you're going to get banned for, or it needs to be a lot more lenient on what they're looking at. It's kind of my feeling on it. Swapping weapons, you can swap weapons invisible. I know that for sure. We could do that again. You could take a torch out and the torch is invisible even. It's pretty cool. So swap to the sword, daggers, sword, daggers, sword, daggers. Pick. Let's see if I don't think you can pick anything. Yeah, so you can't attack at all. Once you make an action move, it takes you out of invisibility. Yeah, Myriad Corp, I understand what you're saying, and I agree and disagree at the same time. And where I would agree is if they wanted to do something like that in the realm of PvP, maybe that makes sense. Whereas I feel like if they do that in the realm of PvE, it takes a huge part of why people play this game out of the loop, because a lot of people just come to grind and build. And if you take building out of the loop, you take that ability to have as much as you want, then that part of the game goes away. And since you bring up V-Rising is not a building game. V-Rising is you have this plot and you can plop down stuff on it, but it's not a building game. I don't think it's supposed to be male haven there. I think it's just supposed to sound very dark, if that makes sense. Does fall damage take you out of invisibility? A lot of invisibility questions. Maybe that's the only ones that I'm seeing. When does this come out? So I still want to tell you that it comes out tomorrow. but I can't because I have no idea. They haven't said when it comes out. Am I in God mode? Okay, we'll turn God mode off. Actually, you know what we should test is, can we climb? Oh, dude. Like... nobody's ever gonna see you. Just hanging out in a tree. Like, I can't get far away, but... yeah, nobody's ever gonna see you up here. Fall damage does not take you out of invisibility. Streamlabs is hyped. It's happy that everybody's here and chatting. Dupa Poopa, it's not exactly the voice style of your character. So my understanding is that the voice is one voice for males and one voice for females, and it doesn't go based on your character voice. How long does invisibility last? I'll just look at my handy dandy spreadsheet for that. Invisibility lasts for 5 minutes. And again, that information's on my website. In fact, let me get you a link to the website. Okay. So if you guys want to bookmark it, there it is. Can you make a Thrall invisible? No. Can you make a horse invisible while you're riding it? No. Does the bat become invisible while you're flying on it? No. In fact, you can't be invisible and then get on a bat. Spikes? Yeah, I don't know. I bet the spikes come up. You're talking about the traps? Like in the Warmaker dungeon? Or in Sipta there'd be traps too, right? My guess is that just because you're invisible does not mean you don't have, say, like a mesh to be injured. Yeah, so they still come up. Yeah, all the traps are gonna work the same way, I'm sure. Yep. And spring load. Yep. All of them work the same way. Potions or wraps while invisible? I'm gonna say no without even testing it. Oh. Okay, potions. Yeah, potions while invisible. Let's have to heal again. Wraps while invisible as well. Wow. That was something that that I was gonna say no. That's pretty amazing right there. Being able to do that. But the thing is, like, in what situations would you use that? Because I'm pretty sure that if I take damage from this guy... Come on, Bubba, see me. See me! I'm right in front of your face! There we go. Yep, so taking damage takes you out of invisibility mode. Can you cast invis already when you already have aggro? I don't think so. So here's what happens, right? So I'll get aggro real quick. When I go to cast, it's gonna knock me out of my cast. See? So you're not gonna be able to do this super quick while you have aggro. I'll try right now. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's tripping out. And nope. Yeah, so even with him glitching out and having issues, I still wasn't able to cast it fast enough. Hans, they bring in invisibility so you're even with the hackers. So the invisibility is exactly what you see on the screen. So my shimmer that you see is the exact same cloak that they're gonna see. Yeah, so MDBU88 just asked that question. So exactly what you see as far as invisibility is what they're also going to see. What happens to pre-update place thralls? Did they really remove the witch doctor feat? And if they did, are the recipes grandfathered? Well, that's a good question. So we don't have to fly out of here. So we can find out on if the recipes are still available. Those were on the alchemist bench, right? Those recipes. So recipes for them are right here. So the recipes aren't gone. And then that feat was here in the summoning place, right? The witch doctor feat. Wasn't it this one right here? Nope, not that one. Here's the event you guys were at. Somebody talked about this a little bit earlier. Yeah, this is an event. I think this is just an emote down here, or cooking. Spank, yeah, spank. This is cooking. Yep, cooking 1. It's over here. Bone chimes. These ones. Where did I think... Thralls for sacrifice? No, the level doesn't matter. Right here, I think. No, Skull Taker? Okay, wait. So there's one. Isn't there one out here too, somewhere? Well, this is an event. It's not similar to Grave Matters, but this is one of the events that happens. This one's pretty fun. I want to say, okay, so real quick, somebody tell me well, what's Skull Taker? Knowledge. Okay, so we're looking for the witch doctor, right? And ooh, it was near Skull Taker. Okay, and was it was like bones like this, right? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since or is like one of these, right? Something like that. I mean, it could be, let's see, we can, so a lot of this stuff, guys, if you just go in here and look at what you learn, so nothing in there. Where's the alchemist bench? There's that. That teach me the alchemist bench? Yeah, it does. So it wouldn't be there. Book next to the dry tree on the right hand side. Legendary Can 91 coming in and becoming a legendary supporter. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Do make sure you join Discord so you can get all the perks of being a legendary supporter. Wait, oh, that's for the... So, these scrolls, chat, you find these all over the place where there's sorcerers. So, just pick those up. Those are a sorcerer's spell page. You'll need that for sorcery as it unlocks. My guess is that... That's floating. My guess is that if it's missing now... They've either moved it to another place, or it'll come back at some point. Like it's something that accidentally got moved. But I want to say I found something down here that was off, out of the norm when I was down here. So they may have just moved it down here. Safari weapons. Sometimes I run across stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to remember that thing. And then I don't. Witch Doctor 2.0 is necromancy, but I'm sad my undead babies are gone. Well, I doubt they're gone. I don't know. I'll have to check into it. I don't think it was in the tablet in the dregs. In fact, I'm positive it's not in that tablet. Well, here's a good question. Did they take corrupted powder out of these chests? I don't think they did. Which the only reason to have corrupted powder was for that feat. Now you guys got me all hunting all over the place to see what they've actually done. Because that's the thing, is if you can't get corrupted powder... Yeah, I didn't see any corrupted powder in any of that. They probably have yet to adjust the recipes out. Yeah, I mean, that's a good possibility. Corrupted powder was removed, yeah, then it's likely gone. So my guess would be they wouldn't just give up on those assets, though. That they'll probably come out in another age. They're undead over there. Maybe they stashed it over there. Yeah, maybe. I'll check into it, chat. I'm going to table it for now because I feel like it's something that we could spend a whole ton of time looking for and not have a real answer. So I'll put some feelers out and see what I can find out about it. Let's see. Is the lag fixed? I mean... So, I don't have lag most of the time. I don't have stutter, freezing, anything like that. Sometimes it's just people's equipment or other people on the server causing issues in certain ways, or your connection to the server. So, me being able to say lag's fixed or not fixed is not going to solve your issue or give you a good representation of what may be going on for you. In your opinion, is the Whis spell worth using? I've asked them to buff it. I feel like it's way too short to use right now. I tried to use it. I was doing a run through the wine cellar dungeon and trying to use it as my torch, because you guys know I hate using torches, so I was trying to use it as my torch. and it only lasts a minute 30. So you can't even get through most of the fights if you launch it right before you go into the fight. So I really hope that they buff it. But yeah. Wow, Fry a Duck, 10K hours on Arc. Wow, give Mrs. Fry a Duck a big high five. That's awesome. Console has lots of issues. Honestly, console is taxed to play Conan. Now, they did get rid of a whole bunch of extra junk that was in the game, so hopefully that will that'll help. They just go and kill a scorpion over there. Yeah, they just murdered a scorpion. If you activate the wisp, can you turn it off early, or are you stuck with it the whole duration? So the way that spells work for duration stuff is you would literally have to go back in and recast it. So let's look real quick. So that should be wisp. So then let's see if we go back in. Will that then cancel the effect? Do we have 2 wisps following us? No, so it just overwrites it. So once you cast it, you got it. Grinding corrupted stones gives corrupted powder? Oh, well, that's cool. What's the junk they removed? Apparently just a bunch of like bloat files that they were able to get rid of. So I feel like there was a hidden quality of life update. I'm only now, after a while, finding a health display for Thralls way back. Yeah, so I think you're talking about in their stats page, having this information down here with the level and everything like that. So this has had a little bit of a revamp, this page, which is good. Did you show stats of summoned level 20 horse? You can't summon a level 20 horse. It comes out not level 20. You're talking about this guy? The Abyssal? Pets haven't been changed at all. Can you still pick up building pieces? Not exactly. Well, it's really not a great. It's not a great horse, Helite, because it expires. So let's see. It's following. We can just level it up. I mean, nothing. It's temporary. That's the thing. Like it's not actually, like, even if it's level 20, like it still only has 389 health. It's got all these perks, but it's a 10-minute ride. Like that's what you get out of it. It's 10 minutes. Do you start out with sorcery, or do you have to learn it? You have to learn it. You're going to go right over here on the Exiled Lands to learn it. Shellback Hollow. Can you teleport? Portal be placed at a steep angle? I don't think so. They're actually pretty finicky. So actually, let me let me answer the question about building pieces first. So you can't walk up and pick it up anymore like you used to be able to. The way that you do it now is by using the repair hammer, or not repair hammer, the construction hammer, and deleting it. When you delete it, you get the resources back. But yeah, you can't pick them up anymore. So for the transmutatory stone, like, yeah, it's got to be on a flat surface. Like, it won't tilt, auto tilt. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it won't auto align. Oh, there it goes, auto align. Okay, they just moved that button, but you can still see, like, it's not happy at all. Well, there you go. There's one little happy spot that it got to. So maybe that helps you. I don't know. Horses are banned in the server you play in? That's weird. How many teleport pads can you have? I don't think there's a limit. Kind of the way they described it is that when you get inside your teleport pad, the more pads you have, the more stones are going to be represented in there. And so eventually you could get in here and have it filled up with stones and just have a super difficult time kind of picking. It's a shame Funcom moved from the original Magic that they had in Age of Conan. Just wanted my Necromancer in Exiles that I had in AOC. Yeah. I think their goal was to not make it combat effective. And they've definitely done that. Howdy Partner asking if pets are worse than they were before update 3.0? No, they're not. They are not worse. Abyssal or Abysmal or Horse, Rhino, etc. Just fix Rhino because you had it Abyssal. Yeah, so that's Abyssal, but actually the Rhino is not Abyssal. It says Abyssal here, but then when you get it out, it's not Abyssal. It's actually Demon. But yeah, I've got terrible notes that Stormy goes through and tries to make sense of. But yeah, this guy's a Demon Rhino when he comes out. So some of that's yeah. Can you have skeletons follow with the zombies? Only with the last perk, I'm sure. We can test here in a second, but I'm gonna guess that's an authority perk thing. Oh, where are you going? You're supposed to attack this guy. I thought the summoned horse rhino was much longer than 10 minutes. Nope. No, that guy will be gone here pretty quick. Now, for the record, I haven't rode him around. I haven't kept either one of these guys with me for any amount of time. I just know once you place them, their 10-minute timer. I've checked that. But here's the thing. This guy's got 389 hit points. Okay? That scorpion over there is gonna wreck him. Like, for me, this guy's got 434. I just don't see the point of riding them from a location away from your base and then getting to that location and not having a way back, if that makes sense. Like, I would want it the other way around, right? So I'd want, like, okay, I summon this thing, but then I have, like, a pocket transportation, right? So I can put, like, a little orb in my inventory, and that's got a decay timer. Let's say it's an hour or something like that. But I go out on an adventure, and I get all the way out there, and I'm like, okay, I need a transportation way back. I throw this orb on the ground, boom, out pops this guy, and I can ride him back to the base, and then as I get back to the base, if he disappears, I don't care. So I feel like the transportation may be backwards from the way it would be really useful. Let's see, you wanted to know about skeleton followers. Okay, so follow and follow. Yeah, nope. Nope, because, so, and video coming out tomorrow about all of the different followers. That's why they're all over the place out here, because I was filming earlier. These guys are in their own class. These guys and pets and thralls are all in a different class, and then these guys off the Circle of Power are all in a different class as well. Well, I guess these would be mounts, and then the fighter off of here is in its own class as well. So when you get different classes, there are some combinations you can do, but zombies or resurrected corpses don't like to play with anybody else, basically. Legendary, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Absolutely awesome of you. I appreciate that. Follower buffed armors. Can we see some of those? So you want to see armors that buff your followers? I don't think I have them categorized that way just yet. Why are they nerfing the attributes so much? What do you mean? Are you talking about player attributes? These? Lone Star? Is that what you're talking about? Well, I guess this mixed is, that one's follower damage plus 8. This is all going to be carry capacity. They haven't nerfed the attributes. So this one is follower and concussive. Reinforced Skelos. And then the Skelos Master Robes is follower and agility. Those are both follower. I think this one's follower as well. Yeah, Lemurian Royal is follower. Harkarian, follower. Helm of the Fiend, follower. All this is new armor. I want to say this is out of the battle pass. This armor. There's probably. Oh yeah, that's all strength. Yeah, I do have them categorized. So follower damage right here. Oh, okay. So Lone Star. So, let's go over attributes real quick because that you seem like you're super confused. So this is a 60-point build right here. Okay, you can see I have 20 in agility. So maxing it out gets you a full, or maxing it out only takes 20. So what they did was, instead of like strength used to be like 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 2 points, 2 points, 2, 3, 6 points, 7 points, you know, like it kept going up. Like it costs you more points as you progress through your attribute tree. What they did was they just made every time you click the button, it's 1 point. To get to this first perk, it's 5. This second perk is another 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. So you're able to have the exact same build, but it doesn't take you as long to level up, right? You're only spending 60 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, instead of 392 to get the exact same amount of utility. So yeah, no nerfs in that category. Heavy armor and its cloaked is bejeweled. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good. So, like, I'm wearing a helmet right now. You guys can't see it, but there is a helmet there. I think I went one more in that, yeah, and then 2 in this. I like this one better. Twice as many resources on the last hit. Anywhere in between. New stats make way more sense. Yeah, I think so too, Review Guru. Yeah. So sorry, we'll go back here to I did have these actually. So mixed stats, stamina, carry, multiple mix. So in multiple mix, you'll have some stuff like this, which is going to give you follower damage and concussive damage. So reinforced Skelos and then Skelos Master Cultist Robe. Going to give you mixed, so agility weapon and then follower damage. And then these ones are just follower damage. And I don't think I have all of the armor brought in yet. I've got quite a bit of it, but not all of it yet. So yeah, so Legendary, thank you for the $2 super chat there. Follower buffed armors. This is what you were talking about, right? The ones that give additional damage to your followers. George Floyd Gaming, I actually answered that question earlier on in the stream. So watch the stream over again if you want my opinion on the report meta. It'll be up later, but yeah, I don't want to go over it again. Does the Inferno Hell Knight? That's silly. That's silly. All right. Let's see. We'll get our best friend Brutus here. Our best bud. And we will have him follow. We'll level him up to 20. We'll look at his stats. They're exactly what they should be, because that's all he gets. And we will grab an elixir. Oh, I should spell properly. Elixir Rebirth. And we'll go ahead and put one of those in there. Okay, so let's look at it again. We have Stop It, Let's Go, Killer Dog. And we'll use that. And we'll go back in here. Killer Dog, Let's Go, and Stop It. So yeah, it reset him, but he only gets those 3 perks. So it's just going to change the order of them. Because that's all Brutus is ever going to get. What about farming? Can you show us farming aspect of sorcery and explain all of them, how they work, please? Farming aspect of sorcery. There's literally only one spell that farms, and that's Mass Call. Is that what you're asking about? Is to see the mass call ability? Let's go up here. I don't know what I've got. I've got like a pop going on in my headphones every once in a while. Is there no tools for sorcery? Yeah, I'll do mass call for you again here real quick. Let's see. I need corruption though. Oops. Do both followers level when following? Yes, they do. So this is the only sorcery related to harvesting. Okay, so mining, farming, anything like that. This is the only one related to that. It's called Mass Call, and it harvests and recalls minerals in the area around the caster. So it's any node that's in the area. Okay, so as you can see, we got bark, we got stone, we got wood, branch, resin, plant fiber, seeds, all the things. All the stuffs from that. Let's see. George, I only play PvE at this point. I've had my fair run at PvP, and I'm not a big fan. I don't have the time to be an active member or devote to PvP, but I appreciate the invite. Have you played with 40% corruption build yet? I have actually. I actually played with a full-on, what I would say, master sorcerer build, which is like this. I'll show you. Just go in here, straight up go strength. It doesn't matter actually what I want. Sure, that one, and then agility or vitality. I mean, the thing is, the real chokehold on this build is going to be stamina. But this is this is my setup, right? And then what I do is I go in and I just go 100% after it, right? So we need corruption. Oh, actually, I won't get corrupted in creative mode. Okay, there we go. So now we're corrupted, and literally just go in, and this is what I did. I corrupted every single perk that you could possibly to corrupt, just to see how it was, like that. If you're gonna go with this kind of build, two things. One, your carry weight is terrible. Two, you want this armor, because this makes a huge difference in this build. How viable are Thralls without the authority perk? They're okay. They're fine. I don't think they're so bad off that that you're gonna want to punch your game. They're a little bit more squishy, but that's all right. So this would be my sorcery build, and then I would go grab a Thrall like this, and I would grab a demon follower. Pete, it's your birthday. That's absolutely awesome. Happy birthday, bud. Hope you had a wonderful day today. Okay, so let's just go pick on the brute. I like picking on the brute. I will want if you're gonna do this, you gotta have like all the stuff, because otherwise it's kind of a god-awful build. I mean, look at my stamina. It's total 69. Dupa Poopa, that makes sense that you'd have to go in order. Okay, so, and then, oh, I don't have my drinks with me. You're gonna want herbal tea, because you're gonna be chugging herbal tea by the gallon. Now, obviously, you could do... This needs to go here, this needs to go here. The bow can go away, this guy can go away. That can go away, that can go away. That. Cut. Jeremiah, honestly, I would just leave the server and find a different server, but you can always make a report to Funcom via Zendesk. They've got a Zendesk reporting tool, and that would be how you would go about it. This update sucks, yeah? How much time do you have in it, XCVO? Do I have God in cloak mode? Yeah, of course. I gotta remember to turn those things off, chat. Okay, so that's an additional 3% damage that's happening right there. You see that effect on my thralls? That's because I was doing damage. And when I deal damage, they get a 3% increase. Plus, when I do damage, this guy isn't going to be able to hit as hard. If I take damage, the damage that I take is split between myself and my followers. Then you can see I'm also, like, exploding. You can see that explosion. That's a random chance to cause area of effect damage. And if it happens against something that that can be knocked down, it will knock them down. Executioner, that's just because I'm in admin. I can use it anytime in admin. Let's go up and we'll fight the rhino. Oh, actually, why is that like that? It shouldn't be like that. We didn't leave it half done. I know that. Well, I know it's an event, but it shouldn't be flashing up in the sky, this one. Oh yeah, it's bugged. Yeah, that event is bugged. Okay. So that's a sacrifice interrupt. So yeah, it shouldn't look like that. We did that one on the last stream, I want to say. Maybe I didn't finish it properly. All right, let's go kill this rhino. What do we got? About an hour 19 into the stream, so I am going to wrap it up here pretty quick. So, but let's kill this guy first. This is kind of like a ride your horse build. Let's get in on this action. Aw, let me out. I don't have stamina. I can't roll. There we go. Now, remember, I could be doing other casting and spells as well. Oh, that guy, that demon follower is probably gonna bite the dust. I suppose what I could do, so one of the things that's really good to do for this is to cast the mirror mark. This just confuses the AI, so all the enemy AI just get really aggroed by that. And that's something that you're just going to want to get into and get used to if you're playing as a sorcerer. Hey Keith, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, there goes my demon follower. That's alright. This guy's dead anyway. And what does she got? She's got decent enough health. So, not too bad. Not too bad. George, I have no idea. They haven't announced if or when transfers are coming back. Does Conan comment more about sorcery? No. No, nothing changed there as far as I know. Can I make heavy armor look like light with the illusion system 3.0? Yes, you can. Yeah, we both did a one hit on the last guy there. Have they addressed or fixed any of the bugs prior to 3.0? Mr. Jigs, I don't even know where to start on what bugs were existent and what to test. So I'm gonna plead the fifth. I have no idea. I prefer the uncorrupted last perk of authority, I think. Yeah, you could do that. No, Mr. What? I literally haven't seen what your question is. Do you know if we will have to re-level our old thralls from... No. So the patch will go through and your old thralls would just get updated. How do you actually learn different spells of sorcery? Is it just RNG based? What is the point of the craftable pages with the sorcery Thrall? Okay, so it's not RNG. It's all linear. And I've got a full guide on how that works. And then a full guide on my website as well on what the recipes are. But for each one of these recipes that you go through, you are going to need the tome, which you get when you learn sorcery. You're going to need a spell page. Okay? So you can find the spell pages out and about in the Exiled Lands, or if you knock out a sorcerer and you want to craft them, you can craft them with these two recipes. But then you just go through a linear group of recipes, and I actually have a video. When's the video coming out? Hold on, let me tell you. The video on Friday is going to tell you every single resource you guys should be stocking up on for sorcery when update 3.0 comes out. So that should be helpful as well. Green Ranger popping in with a $20 super sticker. Thank you so much, Green. Your ears must have been burning. We were talking about you earlier. Things like achievements not showing completed. They keep getting stuck. Won't show done when achieved. Yeah, I haven't ran into anything like that with update 3.0. They've all worked as intended. Any new dungeons in 3.0? No new dungeons, new events. So events that change the world and will give you a run for your money. Many of them will give you a run for your money like a dungeon. Where you can find a Zath Archpriest. There's 2 spots. You're on the Exiled Lands map. One spot's going to be Sinner's Refuge right here. The other spot's going to be Marilla's Hope right over here. It's going to be this spot right here. Not that one. But yeah, this location right here or Sinner's Refuge is going to be your spots to go. And just so you know, they are terribly difficult to get your hands on. Haven there, thank you so much. Yeah, good fun stream. It was fun for me as well. Just want to jump on here and hang out. One thing, I will not be streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow is not my anniversary, but my wife and I are headed out of town for our anniversary, which is Tuesday. And so we'll be already gone by the time I would normally stream. So yeah, no stream with Firespark tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I actually have surgery, so I don't know what my week's going to be like. I don't know if I'll be around and ready to stream again next Monday or over the weekend or anything like that. But I do have videos set up for you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday, so do keep an eye out for those. Green Ranger coming in with a $5 super chat. Can you please tell the whack fact about your thumbs? I'm not sure which whack fact that is. Whack fact number 997. Whack plays video games with his thumbs tied behind his back. I think that's the whack fact you wanted to know. Agility and survival get plucked, although yeah, I don't know what that means. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Dazzling Decay, thank you for the kind words about the anniversary. It's our 19th anniversary, which is absolutely awesome. So toasting to more in the future, so that'll be good. But yeah, busy week for me for sure. So all the best with the surgery. Thank you very much. I'll keep you guys posted if you're in my Discord or follow me on Twitter. As long as I'm coherent, I'll let you know that I'm safe and okay and all those things. So let's have a little dance revolution while we're wrapping it up here. I like this system, but last attribute system must search this specific armors to get good attributes, so more complex, but I liked to. Yeah, much less complex. It's going to be much easier to put a build together with this system. Ronnie, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It says keep up the good work. I know the Streamlabs is a little bit slow here, but there it is. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Can't wait for 3.0 to launch. Thanks for showing off the new systems, and congrats. Thanks for being here, Brandy. Appreciate you. Decker, much love back. Boom, boom, boom. Here comes Ranger with the happy anniversary flowers for Mrs. Whack. Thank you so much, Ranger, for the $50 super chat. Absolutely awesome. All right. Can you make the corpse dance for the intro? I mean, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Come here, lady. Come here, lady. Okay, you stand right there. Okay, and you stand right there, and then you can emote and dance and belly dance, and then you can behavior engagement. Nope. Emote and dance and belly dance, and then yeah, that's right. You do it when I tell you to do it, and then myself, I'll just belly dance here, and then we'll have the crazy dance off. There we go. Guys, I do have to get going. I do have to get up to go to work tomorrow, and then in the afternoon I'm headed out for a short vacation, couple days. Thank you for the 77 likes on the live stream. If you haven't remembered to like the live stream, please do so. It does help me get my content out there to more people. So absolutely awesome if you can support that way. We have one new legendary supporter. That is legendary Can 91. Thank you so much for becoming a supporter. $123 in super chats. Y'all are absolutely amazing, super generous people, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It is absolutely awesome. So thank you guys so much. I am going to wrap it up there, and I appreciate you. I will catch you, I don't know when. I'll be in Discord. I'll be in Twitter and whatnot, but once I start feeling better, I'll be back to streaming. So thank you guys. I hope you have a blessed night. I'll catch you next time. Peace.